Oh, thank you.
Whose shoes are these? These Dustin's? No.
The boats, yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, as you're in your meditative state, you look and you see, off into the distance in your dreams, a small green seed, and it pulses. It pulses again. And then it grows into a tree. Bigger and bigger, the roots growing deeper, everything just magically growing higher and higher and higher. Then you look around and you see leaves and petals. You see the seasons change, going from fall, spring, summer, just first slowly, then very quickly at first, next, and then just almost as if flashing, swinging back and forth. Then stops. Everything's growing, everything's through. There's roots covering you, everything growing around you, growing up your legs, growing up your arms, growing through your chest. You look down at your hands and you can see them pulsing with the same arcane green magic that you've always had in your right hand or left?
Right
hand. So you see it through your right hand, just pulsing. And you look down, and then you see the same seed sitting there, and then it melds into your hand. And then as it melds into your hand, you just hear a faint whisper. Come to the forest. Find me. And as that happens, you see the tree, it starts to wilt and fade and decay. And then it slowly goes down into the small green seed, pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Darkness.
Right.
Okay.
What kind of tree was it? Do I know? Like,
I mean, it was just like a grand oak.
Okay.
It was like, okay, you can go get that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's getting colder.
A little bit.
Alright.
It's supposed to get cold tomorrow.
TPK, everyone's dead. Start new characters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Died in our sleep. Oh yeah, I murdered you all.
Yeah, right.
I was in a trance. I woke up.
I went full on Shillelagh and whacked you in the face.
My new character
What's your
is
max
a
HP?
Dragonborn, but he's also
8?
Yep, I did
And
Shillelagh.
so you got him in
D8.
his sleep.
I killed him.
Yeah.
I
To
killed
be
the
fair,
high
I have a
elf.
pretty
avenged
high
my-
dex. I have about 15 AC here, guys.
Yeah. No,
No, I murdered you in cold blood.
I'm pretty hard to hit, and you cannot kill me in one hit.
Okay. So, morning comes. Everyone wakes up. As you do, you hear a faint tapping at the door.
I wake up and I head to the door because I figure this might be for me.
We have
Okay.
like a knocker or something?
So, as you come to, it's
I need to get one of those.
morning light. You can kind of see an elderly gentleman, that same one that you saw before. He's Master Duke.
Yes, we're gonna have you this morning.
Well, Master Flavis was wanting to
yes,
speak with you.
please. What was it again that he wished to speak to me about?
The fighting pits, sir.
I'm reminiscing on last night, and I'm like, how far away is he?
He's not very far. He lives just a few houses down. I can escort you, sir. We have a carriage out front.
Kind of look back. Is anybody else awake at this point in time?
I would say roll a stealth check.
15.
15? I'd say you snuck to the front door without anyone else knowing.
I said, very, very good then. And I pull the door closed behind me, and I go by myself.
Okay. So you enter in the carriage, you guys kind of start rolling down the road. Anything you guys want to do first thing in the morning?
Well, I'm probably gonna be the last one awake.
Okay.
And, I'm probably hungry, and I'm gonna look at them and go, do you know if you guys know how to cook? Because I do not.
When I woke up from my trance, I think I probably stayed in the garden and was just like, probably doing some praying and trying to figure stuff out. Looking at, are you guys able to talk to plants at the very beginning, or is that a spell that happens later?
I think talk with
You have
plants
to
is a spell.
speak with small animals and plants.
Okay, that's a later spell thing. Okay. So I'm just kind of like communing with nature while they're
Can do it level 1.
while I'm waiting for everyone else to wake up. And
Fear bolts?
I don't
They're like nature
know
giants.
when. I guess I go inside when I start to feel hungry too. So
Okay,
Do
so
you know how to cook?
no. Well, really basic. No. I know how to gather. I don't know how to cook. I know
So
how
we're
to find
halfway-
edible berries.
So we're halfway there.
You know good berry.
What would it take to know how to cook?
Good berry.
Good berry's a spell.
so you guys are basically
Creates
during
two
this
berries.
duration going to be on the hunt for food.
Yep.
Okay, so just
Hit up that brunch place again.
Okay. So it's only like a 4-minute carriage ride. You know, it's moving at a brisk pace. You guys kind of come down to it, and you enter into this grandiose mansion. It's, you know, twice the size of what the keep that you guys have, and that's only from what you can see. So the butler kind of comes around and is just like, "This way, master," and he like
There you go.
opens the door for you and ushers you inside and takes you into.
I make sure
One-
to kind of dust off my robes and stuff best I can.
Okay. So you kind of like come through these doors and you walk through just lavishness like you've never seen. You see golden lined everything. It makes Miriam look like she's got nothing.
Old moldy.
So you walk through
Hold
one
on.
library, a second one, into a study, to a third library, to another study, and there you finally see, Flavis sitting there, one foot propped up on a stool, holding what looks like a dark amber liquid, and just kind of taking slow sips on it, like, "Ah, Master Duke.
Yes.
I see we could finally meet."
Presume you're Flavis.
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
So are you here to talk shop, or no?
I believe your carriage driver had mentioned words of conversations we would have today. Yes.
All right. Well, I'll get right to it. As you can see, I'm a wealthy man,
Yes.
and
I
time
would
is
say,
money.
I hope that one day I could reach this wealthiness.
Well, then, I believe that you're in the right sport, my sir. You see, we run an underground ring here. We take many undesirables, the drow, the dragonborns, halflings, and gnomes, and we pit them in fights. For our entertainment, of course. Does this sound interesting to you?
I must say, though, I think everything you've said sounds magnificently lovely, my friend. I'm growing quite fond of the two that I hold in my keep. They're quite good at what they do.
Fondness for the Dragonborn, you're hilarious, sir. But really, though, they look like strong fighters, and I'd love to see them in a duel. I have just the matchup for them. What do you say? I'll even foot the bill for you. 5,000 gold says that my champion wins versus your 2 Dragonborns.
One versus two, you say?
I have great faith in my champion.
Might we talk a few more details?
Yes. What would you like to know?
Where does this fighting occur?
We'll show you later. First, we have to know you want to play the game.
Do we follow by the rules of the city, or are these rules of your own?
Of course it's our own rules. The city would never allow for anything like this. We pay those fools uncountless money to just get them to turn the other way.
So these rules that you speak of your own, what do they entail?
The first to the death are incapacitated. No weapons, no armor. Magic is fine, those can be used, whatever. But it is a test of skill amongst a crowd of my peers, and you as well.
How long do I have to get you your answer?
Well, we have just this night fight going on. I tried to get to you sooner, but unfortunately it seemed like last night you had some going on.
Some fool decided he would approach my keep, and he made a very grave mistake.
I'm sure he did.
Well, might I return to this establishment in the next hour or so? Have you your answer?
Oh yes, I'll send my butler and my manservant for you in just an hour. He'll also escort you back.
Well, thank you. You're very, very generous. I want to make an insight check on him.
Good.
And see specifically when he's mentioning the part about weapons and magic. I want to see if he's telling the truth, that there is no weapons involved and that magic is okay.
Okay.
That's how these things
Do you
work.
have magic?
I have
16.
fire breath and lay on hands.
He's hard to
That's
read.
it.
Alright.
He's real hard to read.
I have divine
That's
sense,
the only
but
thing I'm going to take out
That
of it.
doesn't. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to make my trip back.
I was
Kind
like,
of
I don't
looking
know
around
anything.
this
I don't have
place.
any magic.
Noticing anything of interest.
Oh, so you're just walking back through his place?
Welcome back there. Yeah.
Well,
oh,